Hello everyone, and welcome to So Many Games Without Time. My name is Joachim, and as usual, I'm here.
With Evangelos.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it's been a long time without you, my friend. No, I'm not going to start singing. But we've had the summer holidays, and we've actually already recorded 7 podcasts that you haven't heard because they're all part of the top 100. We still have to do 2. So actually, we recorded 8. We still have to do the last top 20. And then we will be active again. So sorry about that for the people who are listening. If you're still listening. So this episode today is, what are we talking about again?
CMON EXPO.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's already been a year. It's already been a year since we've been.
Yes, it's already been a year, yeah, since we've last been there. But it was fun though. Yeah. I think first of all, I wanna say something before we dive into the expo and everything. I should have said it earlier, but I forgot. Whatever. That is, a friend of ours actually has a game on Kickstarter right now. That is the Ultimate Voyage. The title is longer, but just type in the Ultimate Voyage. It's basically about Admiral Zheng He, who has a treasure fleet, and he's going around the Asian seas and so on. And I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm super biased because he is our friend. But I do think it's a good game, and I do think you should check it out. And yeah, there's also a solo playthrough that will be on the channel as well if you're interested. So I endorse it. But yeah. Anyway, back to the Thailand Expo. It's been a year. So,
Yes.
you excited?
Yes, of course. I think it's our chance to taste the expo bug, right? Because we don't get to we're too far away from the States to go to go there, and we're too far away to go to Essen. So it's like, yeah, Gen Con's out the picture. Essen's too expensive. So this is our chance to have a little taster. I know it's small. I know it's nowhere near as big as those two, but it's still a chance for us to have a taste.
And also, very important, it's in English, because there's some other ones, but then they're like in Chinese or whatever, and then
or Japanese.
Or Japanese, so not much we can do there.
But they don't really promote. Yeah? But they don't really promote the European games that we like, or the European or American games there either. So it's mainly local market games. So it's not really point for us to go to those ones either.
Very true. Also, before we continue, when we're there, it's going to be 3 of us. It's going to be myself, Evangelos, and then our other friend. So I think I should say Mistress Red. I don't know which name she wants to be called, so let's just say Miss Red. She's going to be there too. And basically, I made some new t-shirts for the people who are watching the video. You can see the t-shirts. And I made a bunch of them. So if you like it and if you see us, you can always ask for one and you'll get one. It's very limited though. I only printed 20. So if you want one, you can get it. Just walk up to us. And another thing, since we're doing the top 100, if you have watched the previous one, you've seen that every time a game was introduced by someone, well, I'm going to go around the con and ask people if they want to introduce a number or not. They can say no, it doesn't matter. But if you want to, then you know where to find us. That would be grand. Anyway, to continue, what did you like most about the expo last time? What was the highlight for you?
Seeing getting to meet the designers. I think that was good.
Yeah, I knew that was well.
Not just the design, also getting to meet some of the publishers, some of the people behind the publishing companies, and getting to talk about their games and talking about what's coming up and to get the enthusiasm. I think it was good just to be able to mingle in that world, because here in Hong Kong where we live, it seems so far away. It feels like a million miles away, and it was just good to interact with that world for a bit, not just through the internet. Yeah, so they are just meeting industry people, be it designers or publishers.
Yeah. I think for me the highlight sounds a bit like a cop out maybe, but it's what you've already said, is just to finally do one, but that's kind of like a cop out. If I have to choose one, I think it's just being able. This is going to sound really stupid, but the fact that we have like finally the games that just came out and you can actually get them Like walking
Yeah.
through that store in the beginning of the con is just like being in
Exciting.
Candyland.
Yeah.
And then the
And also
blind
just
box.
yes, but also I think also it's exciting is to meet other people who we don't know who also just as crazy about the hobbies as we are,
Yeah,
and to have
exactly.
conversations with them, and you're having conversations about games or designers or something like that, and then realize that they can answer your questions. They don't just go, "Oh, it's like Monopoly," right? They have actual thoughts on the board game industry, and it just
Yeah,
feels because what happened was when we play board games, we have a very limited circle, but so
yeah,
we always, and that's the only ones we ever talk about the industry, the hobby with. But to meet random people who also have this very niche hobby and craziness,
yeah,
and it's just good. It makes you feel normal,
yeah. True,
you know.
true, very true.
But
And another thing
so
for me was when I opened the blind box, I had the golden ticket, and then I got
mm,
one like the CMON retail pledge for Zombicide Invader, which I still haven't
yeah,
played. But
yeah, of
even
course.
just like an hour ago, or not 2 hours ago or something, I was actually looking at everything, and it still looks awesome, and I still want to play it. But
Yeah.
anyway,
So you haven't
so
painted it yet.
no, yeah. On the other hand, what was something that you didn't like as much and you'd like to see changed or whatever? Was there anything that you like
I think I'm hoping they'll fix it this way. What I was disappointed was there was not enough play area.
Mhm.
Like you could demo games, but there wasn't any area for if you buy the game, you could open up and play games with random people. It was like
Yeah,
they had like I said demo areas, but those were very limited. There was only one table, right? So to sometimes get a spot was very difficult.
yeah, yeah,
And but I always like I would like to have a more free. Hopefully this year they have it a more free area for more tables where if we buy a game we can say let's play it because the con's a long time, so 10 to 8, right? So sometimes you want to
yeah,
play games, and
yeah,
it'd be cool just to be able to say like if I buy Datashi, which we'll talk about later, let's just
yeah,
pull it out and play our own version over here in the corner, right?
yeah. And then
And
if you have a rules question, you can just walk up to them.
to
What
the
is this?
designers, but
Call
I
this a
just
rule
think
book?
that I don't think there was enough playing going on.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree.
So
Yeah,
like we managed to get some demos in, but that was on the Sunday. It was like late when people weren't there. But on the
yeah.
Saturday, it was actually very difficult to get spots at the tables to
Yeah,
play a
because
game.
then when it's very busy, you can say like, yeah, like you said, just play a game. Although the opposite can also be true, that it's so busy that all those play tables are taken.
Not if you have a big
But
area of tables.
yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
I'm trying to well, I'm thinking we're going to talk about it later. When I was trying to decipher the map, I think
Yeah,
there is a big play area. So we'll
yeah,
see.
yeah. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Yeah, it's the same. But yeah, that's what I
Um,
would like to. I wish there was more interaction with other players, with other gamers, and getting to play
yeah,
more games. Because those ones I see SNL, I see Gen Con, they have these huge play areas and people playing games,
yeah,
hot
yeah.
games. So that'll be cool.
I agree. I had three things. I know I was supposed to choose one, but I had three things. The first one is I don't like when they promote a game and you cannot try it. Like
Yeah,
like the last time it was Mordred, right? That they promoted everywhere. They had T-shirts and everything. Can you
but
play
the
the
game
game?
wasn't there.
No, it wasn't even there.
Yeah,
And like, what's the point that you're making me excited and there's nothing here? The
Windmill
second,
Windmill Valley was like that too. They
yeah,
had it all laid
exactly.
out, very pretty, but couldn't play it.
Yeah, and then next to it there was a Theocratia with a basic
Yeah,
prototype that you could
it's
actually
prototype.
play if you asked. Like
Yeah,
this doesn't even look half finished, but then the other one looks really nice.
was
No, you
was
can't play
it was
it.
yeah, and it was finished. Yeah,
Yeah. Second thing that I didn't like was sometimes things overlapped time wise that didn't make sense.
that
You
cost
know.
me a bit. I had to lose out on my Arc Nova tournament
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
because they changed it to be the same time as the CMON
Announcements. Yeah.
announcements, but they didn't tell us, right?
Yeah.
The game they decided to start the tournament early without telling anyone.
Or maybe
That was annoying.
or maybe they announced it somewhere where we had no idea. At
But you
least
can't
wasn't
hear
obvious
it.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and the third one is a personal one. Like we have this channel and everything, and then I'm supposed to like interview people and everything, but I'm actually really shy when it comes down to that. So
Yeah.
basically, it was thanks to you that we had some interviews because you were like pushing. You should, go ask some questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's always like a big hurdle for me to because even though that's the difference. I talk to people here and I feel like I know board games. I talk to people
Mhm.
there and I feel like maybe I don't know board games enough. You know, it's like suddenly I'm a small fish in a big pond instead of a big fish in a small pond. So I think that's something I'm going to try to rectify this year, but we'll see how much I can push myself to do that. That's a point to work on.
That's cool.
Anyway, what are you most looking forward to this year?
In
Anything
what ways?
specific? Just in general,
Well, the game-
like what is your number one priority? Like,
The games, obviously.
yeah,
The games. The games. Yeah, I just think to see, as I mentioned, all the exciting parts, to see the games, to buy them, to mix with other people, and I think more the same from last year. I think that's what I'm most looking forward to. We'll obviously speak about more specific things later on with the other things we're talking about, but I'm just looking forward to going there, playing games, meeting people, and buying games.
Similar to me. And the thing is, I now kind of compare it to a music festival. Like I used to go to music festivals because I wanted to see this band and that band and that band and that band. But then the last, I don't know, 15 years, I've been going to music festival just to discover stuff, So I just want to, because there's so many games that are set up there that you've never heard before. Like last time you had the Asian game with all like the chibis and everything, that really cool. In the end, we didn't get to play it because it looked so cool. There was always people there. It was only one table.
Exactly.
But I'm looking forward to that, and I also like the whole first time designers that they can, or not first time, just designers doing like their exposure, and then one person can win and so on. So yeah, stuff like that. I'm curious to see. I'm gonna have more attention to that this year. I think just curious about it. So, but I think it's pretty simple question. What is on your short list? What do you want to buy?
The games. Well, okay. I wrote them down here. First thing, the Nucleum expansion. Quarter of Progress. That'll be cool. I'm hoping they'll have some of the some promos. Nucleum promos, but definitely Nucleum Quarter of Progress. I was also excited about Minos, the new Stan Kodolsky game, but I got it already.
Yeah.
I managed to get it already, so I'm not going to buy it there. That was one of the games I was excited about getting there, but I have it already. Daitashi by Daniel Garcia.
Daitashi.
That's one. That's the first. That's why I'm grabbing first. That and the Nuclear expansion. That's the reason why I'm going early to line up first. So that's definitely what I want.
Yeah.
Those two games, especially, I wouldn't mind the two side quests, Frostpunk and Isle of Cats, and the Nova Era.
Yes, that one too. I was going to talk about that one.
Okay, I'll leave that for you to talk about. But definitely Nova Era looks super cool.
But I don't know much to say about it because all it is like release a little video and saying that it's like a civilization game. And
it's a civilization game and looks like card based. It looks like card based. And the art looks cool. So that's those two games that for me definitely I want. Daitashi, Nuclear expansion, and Nova Era.
For me also King of Tokyo Duel. I really want to check that out. Cool. So what is the side quest Frostpunk then? What
Frostpunk and Isle of Cats? It's basically I don't have it. Oh yeah. It's basically an escape room. It's a escape room in a little box. It's a escape room in a box. But what they do is they make it based on game themes. So last year there was one based on Nemesis, and the other one was Sea of Legends. Sea of Legends. Okay, one is the pirate game. Sea of Legends. And this year it's Frostpunk and Isle of Cats. That's just a cool. I like escape room games. Okay. So I'll grab them. They're nice. They're small, but Nucleum and Daitashi apparently is very heavy. The box is very heavy, so take up most of our weight for our suitcases.
I remember last year in the middle of the night punching out boards, and Nucleum was just a huge pile of tokens because it's so much lighter with the punch boards out. It's like, it's already won him. You know what I should have done? On Facebook, you have these posts, people saying, what did I just punch out? Just take a picture of all the punch boards. And then, what did I just punch out?
Those are my must-get games.
Yeah.
There's a couple of promos I really want. There's a. Do you want me to talk about the promos, or we'll talk about it later? The exclusives,
well, we can
the expo exclusives.
just segue into it.
Okay.
What do you think of
What games do you want besides Nova Era? Is there anything else you want?
What's it called again? Because I didn't write it down. Last time we played Ancient Knowledge, right? And now it has a solo expansion.
Yes.
So now I'm interested in that, especially if it's cheaper
Hopefully,
there. You know,
yes.
I don't
And
know.
hopefully they'll have the promos, because last year we didn't get it. They had promos with it, and that annoys me that we didn't buy it and get the promos with it.
Yeah, but then the promos might be there again, though, especially
Hopefully,
since they have a
that's what I'm
booth. You know.
Yeah. I hope for that. Okay, that's
So-
a good call. That's a good call. The expansion for Imperial Miners will be there.
For who? Imperial Miners.
Imperial-
Yeah.
The expansion's coming out.
I didn't
Hopefully
know
that will
that
be there,
expansion.
because
Yeah.
they just announced it, so that'll be cool to get.
There's a couple of games that I have my eye on, but it's also because lately I've been watching top 50s and everything again. But some of them are escaping me now.
One game I'm also interested in looking at is All Plays River Valley Glassworks.
But
That's getting some good.
I have
you got
that Kickstarter coming,
Oh.
but the Kickstarters are super delayed, and the game is already
Okay.
available on Amazon and even at discounts and
Yeah.
everything. And it is good, but apparently the downside is that they messed up some of the gems because you're supposed to draw them from a bag. Some of them are rougher than others,
So you can touch it. Oh, okay.
so you can feel
Is that a Kickstarter problem or base game
Kickstarter problem. So I think if you buy the deluxe version, you still have that problem because they said they're gonna do another Kickstarter, whatever, and then offer it so you can buy another type of gems or whatever, something like that. I'm not sure. It's all over the
Okay.
Kickstarter, but I found the game. It's
Okay.
called Spectacular. Spectacular. I'm interested as well. I don't know if you're gonna have it or
Yes,
not,
yes.
but it looks
I don't think I have it
spectacular.
there. That looks
don't know.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just like I haven't really been super in tune with the new releases and everything. That's why I compared it with like the music festival. Like I'm just gonna see, and even though last time I bought Books of Time, which I probably shouldn't have done, but you win some, you lose some. So
Have you played the game? Did you play the game?
no, but I watched videos afterwards, and then I was like, it's so many games too little time. I'll just too many games too little time. So so many games too little time. Jesus, I don't even know my channel's name. So then I was like, no, never mind. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah. Anyway, that's it basically. But of course, there's another thing. I'm kind of, because the next point we're gonna talk about is blind boxes. Now,
Yes.
because we bought the VIP pass, you get an automatic blind box this time. So I guess you can always just forego it and not get it. But I'm thinking like I have this disaster scenario in my head that some people will think it's a great scenario, because first of all, in your box you could have a golden ticket which gives you the pledge, right? But that's okay,
Yes.
because our friend Miss Red is going to take an extra luggage, so that's covered. That's covered. However, what if you open your blind box, which has like the value of $200 of games? It can be a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
They have a +1 card in there now, which basically means you find it, you get another blind box, which can be like 8 games or more. But what if in that second box you have another
one.
+1, or
Well,
it says golden ticket? Then suddenly you're like,
cross that bridge when you get there.
yeah.
The best thing is you just ship it. You just ship it.
One thing that I'm kind of sad about though is that they released the list of games that are in there. I think it's because last time they didn't get rid of all their boxes. I'm pretty sure, because at the end there were still a bunch of boxes left, and I think they were like, and I think that's also why they attached it to the VIP tickets so they can get rid of
I
it.
agree. And encourage people to buy more VIP tickets.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So, but even then, people can just decide not to take the box. But yeah, so yeah. So I'm kind of like I want to open the box first and then see how my expenses go after that as well. After the initial store exploration, of course. But last year I won the ticket, so it's I don't know. I don't know if I should want to win it again or not. We'll see.
Well, it's a good problem.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah. All right. What about the guests this year? We really have to say Rainer Knizia is not coming because his doctor
Yeah, I
told him
saw
not
that.
to. Yes, that's too
Yeah.
bad. What about the other guests? How do you
Well,
feel about
obviously the
them?
famous Tom Vassel's going to be there.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's
So
true.
you're gonna go speak to him and interview him.
Well, I think he's gonna be too busy, and perhaps if I wanted to
There's
interview
a
him,
meet and greet. I
yeah,
saw
but then
there's
a
a
meet
meet
and
and
greet,
greet.
but then a meet and greet, you don't really have time to read. I mean, it's time to say hello, but not really to ask questions. I think
Yeah.
if
We'll
because
see
if
how
there's a
busy
lot
he
of
is.
people, yeah, yeah. And
Do you
then,
see
but
he's
I
also going to play? He's also playing Nova Era with people with fans.
yes, so that's the thing. The meet and greet is actually early morning, and the Nova Era is in the evening. So I imagine he'll be there all day. So
Mm.
maybe I will approach him at one point and talk to him. And but yeah, I
I
guess we'll
think he's
see.
approachable. I think he seems like approachable.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think there'll be a
And but
problem.
just yeah, I think I would just want to say like I'm appreciative of all the stuff you've done. I might not agree with everything that you say or do, but it's
Yeah,
been a huge factor in the
in the
whole
hobby. Yeah.
board game community. Yeah. Community. So yeah, I'll try. I actually made some questions already if it does come to that. So I did do
That's good.
some preparation. But he's
That's
not the
cool.
only one who's coming as designer. It's also Josh Wood, right?
Yes.
And he
Let's go to
designed
Japan.
Let's Go to Japan, which I backed and I think is a really good game. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to try to talk to him just to say like that's cool because I don't know.
Mm.
Isn't it just is it his first and only game? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Let me
check
go
that
check.
out later. But because if that, I'm even more interested. Just to talk about the whole process of getting where he has gotten. I think that's kind of
Yes.
it. No, is there somebody
No,
else?
no. There's some other
There's
people.
one
I'll
more.
double check. He has
Yeah.
designed. He designs. He designed Santa Monica.
Oh, okay.
There
Yeah.
was
So yeah.
and Cat Lady and Tiny. He designed Tiny Towns.
Oh, okay. So basically, I don't know my stuff.
He no he's established. Those
Okay.
are some good games.
Cool.
Tiny Towns. Or at least he designed the expansions for it for Tiny
Oh,
Towns.
okay.
But yes, there was who else is coming? There is
Anthony Perrone. Anthony Perrone.
yes.
Anthony Perrone from Courtesans, and
That's a game. That game just came out on Kickstarter right now.
yeah, and Dive. It's also pretty popular, I think. Lone
Okay.
Wolves. The rest I don't know. Lone Wolves, Backstories, Rubber Paper Scissors, Knock Knock Dungeon. I don't know those, but I
Okay.
do know Dive and Courtesans. Yeah, the other ones I don't. They don't. He made Skate
Okay.
Legends. I didn't know that.
They announced some painter coming. No one cares about that.
Ah, yeah. An expert painter. Yeah. True. Yeah,
Yeah,
they announced it not long ago. I can't find
I
it
think
now though. Ah, here it is. Mike McVeigh
McVeigh. Okay.
from Studio McVeigh. He co-founded that. So a career that started at Games Workshop. So he's an icon in the miniature world.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
And it looks like David Waybright's coming again. From
Ah,
Endless
yeah.
Meeple.
Yeah.
He's
I
coming,
think
so
because he did a good job last year, probably. They
Yeah.
invited him again. I'm sure he'll moderate stuff again on stage.
Yeah,
'cause
basically,
that's what he did
he'll
before.
be interviewing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay.
Nice. All right, so those are the guests. Any announcements? And you're going to know more about this than I do. Any announcements that you're expecting or whatever? Because I have zero
Well, the
clue what they might
CMON.
announce.
CMON's announcing they've got 3 new games that are coming out.
Yeah,
The first
okay,
one we
those
spoke about. We know 2 of them. We don't know the
Mhm.
third one. So the first one we said Nova Roma.
Nova Era.
Nova Era. Sorry, Nova Era, which is the second game is a Rani Knizia game.
Yeah, the cats thing, right?
The cats thing, Naya Kazu,
Nyakuza.
which is a
Nyakuza.
which
Yeah.
is a bidding game. It looks like it's a
Yeah,
bidding bluffing game.
and it has
So
a lot
we
of
have-
word puns, like an offer you can't nyafuse and stuff like that. Yeah.
So then it looks like it's mainly going to be just it's a typical bidding game.
Yeah.
And it looks like these new games will all be available there.
Yeah.
So CMON's releasing 3 new games, but they haven't announced the third one.
But the
Which I
third,
don't know that.
yeah,
Sorry.
the third one looks interesting though. I mean, it's yet another cat, but it looks kind of cool because it's like more like
Yes.
Japanese style, maybe samurai
Yeah.
style. So I don't know what it's going to be, obviously, but it does look interesting. I
Yes.
don't know.
So
I'm
it'll
not
be
a
cool
cat
that we.
person, but
So it'll be
yeah,
interesting. They're going to be, and so the announcements. They're definitely going to be talking about the new Super Fantasy Brawl Reborn.
yeah, true, yeah.
They can talk about that, and they've got some cool things going on there. I think they made the box smaller. I saw they made the box smaller.
Yes, lots more. But I mean, yeah, okay. But initially, when it first came out, it was already smaller. But then, because of the expansions, they offered bigger boxes, stuff like that. And I think they'll do that down the line as well because they're going to do a huge game found right for it.
Yeah.
And
It's
they because they
it's a pre-order though. It's not a Kickstarter type. It's a pre-order.
yeah because
It's
the
interesting. So which means there won't be a lot of add-ons.
true. But on the other hand, they say look the box looks smaller, but then at the same time they say, oh, we're adding Mortal Kombat, we're adding the Ninja Turtles, and so on.
And you know, more cool stuff. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're going to offer some kind of big box or whatever. And I kind of want to have it because I have a lot of stuff I have now. But then, spoiler alert, in the top 100, I talked about it as well, that it might not stay in my collection because it's 2-player and it's so big and so on. So I might just downscale because... Yeah.
But Ninja Turtles, come on, Ninja Turtles and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
gonna be so,
but then I was thinking,
so cool.
if I can downscale, and maybe it's much easier again to play, So
Yeah.
and they streamlined it as well. The cards look a lot different now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
That's
so
gonna
they're
be
obviously going to. They really announced. They said they're going to show that off. So it's all about because they've done it. It's over 2 days now. So the first day they're going to be talking about the new stuff
Yeah,
that they're announcing, and the second day it's announcements for the coming year.
yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Yeah, so for the people watching and listening now, I'm not going to bring my laptop, so everything is going to be recorded and everything, but I'm going to do shorts and everything, and the other stuff will be later on. So that kind of stuff, maybe I'll stream it live. I think last time I streamed it live, but of course the quality is not fantastic then, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
so we'll see what the announcements. We obviously have no idea what the other announcements are going to be, but those 3 games are going to be cool. Yeah. Are you interested in buying? Are you just going to buy Nova Era, or are you interested in the Cat Knizia game?
It all depends on what it is, actually. Like I said, I'm not a cat person, and it's not anything against cats. If it's like all dogs or all pigs or all whatever, I would equally not really be crazy about it. But if it's a really cool game, then who knows? That I might be able to.
And they're definitely demoing those games, these 3 new games. So that'll be cool.
Yeah. But it's kind of doesn't he at the moment? Isn't there like a Kickstarter that already has 3 of his games going, and then these are another 3?
Yeah, and Knizia is going crazy, and they're going to be showing a lot of these games off. They've already announced, like for example, Sunrise Lane, that one of the new games that came out. That's going to be there. Through the Desert, the Kickstarter Fancy Edition is going to be there, which is it's like his version of Go. It's basically his version of Go. Right. That Cascadero game.
Yeah.
That also looks really pretty. So it looks like there was really a big push for Knizia games, which is why he was going.
But maybe he wants to buy a holiday house. But I think.
But he's not going now. Yeah.
He's cutting costs, not a flight ticket, but a ticket. But I think it's not going to be a big game because he has so much stuff coming out now. I can't imagine it's like a big year. I think it's going to be another small box like the other 2. I think.
Yeah, I think that's what CMON they were talking about in their because they're part of the stock market now, so they had to announce their stuff, and they were talking about diversifying a bit more, not just relying on Kickstarter games and big productions. They're also trying to create a line of smaller games, which are not as expensive, not as much plastic, and that's. So I think they're looking to have 3, and that's why I think they're also doing the when you come to show your game off, because they're looking for other ideas, not just the big Kickstarter games. So I think you're right. I think this is them trying to push the non-big Kickstarter type games, and they're doing 3 games like this. And they've done it
Oh,
before. They had some good let's call them franchise games in the past. They had
yeah,
some good ones.
yeah, true,
So
true. We'll
so we'll
see.
see. I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. But the Nova Era for sure, I'm going to get that game. I
No,
think that's a definite.
no.
So yeah. Besides that, they also got the Expo exclusive promos,
Yeah, true. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what that
and
is.
I'm getting two of those. For sure, I'm going to get the Godzilla promo for
You mean like that?
Cthulhu.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. But those you have
the
to buy
Godzilla.
separately.
Yes, what happened was I could have pre-ordered all of
Yeah.
them, but I didn't want all of them, because I don't want a gold-plated Batman, and those things are, those are goofy.
Batman will remember this.
I'd rather just get the proper Batman. But I want the Godzilla promo for Cthulhu Death May Die.
Yeah.
I think that'll be cool, and I'm gonna get the Bebop and Rocksteady promo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Zombicide.
go over it. So Bebop and Rocksteady promo is the Zombicide White Death one, which is $25, which I think is already.
I'm getting that for sure. I'm grabbing that.
Same with Lacuna Coil character from Zombicide White Death.
Yeah, but that came. But that already came. But you can already get that with Zombicide. If you backed it on Kickstarter, you're getting that anyway.
Okay. Then the
But the Bebop Rocksteady you can't get.
Yeah, okay.
That's exclusive. So the Lacuna thing, I'm already getting because
it says character pack, so yeah, it's not a promo. So then Death May Die Godzilla promo, also 25. They're all 25 basically, except for
I'm getting those two.
Yeah, except for DC Superheroes United, because you got Golden Batman and Golden Superman, which are both 12
and a half. But that's already come. Those figures are already coming in the Kickstarter in the game pound. These ones just gold, and who cares? I'm going to paint them anyway, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Well, I think if you have the golden ones, I wouldn't paint them because they're gold.
Exactly, but I don't really care.
Witching Hour is basically an expansion. Pre-order expansion, basically $30.
But the minis are the same. It's kind of a weird. It's like
I think the reason why, because if I'm looking at all the people in there, those have all been the promos of the last couple of years. The Grey Hulk, Juggernaut, the White Deadpool. They were all separate decks. I think now they just get their own minis.
It's the same mini. But it's the same mini.
Yeah, but then now you can have two Juggernauts. Or two.
But I think what happens is I think they come in different plastic now, or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
So again, I don't really care about it because I already got all those promos, those decks. Because we got them last year. We got those decks last year.
No. So basically, if you want to pre-order, you get a $15 discount, but it's out of stock now, so it's $115.
Yeah. So now it's just first come, first serve. So I'm gonna that's the first thing I'm gonna grab when I go there.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of those because it's not my kind of games.
Besides, you forgot to mention. We forgot the big one. We're getting our CMON trolley.
Oh no! I was gonna mention that because part of the VIP pass. It's coming.
Oh, okay. okay. We're ready for that then.
But I'm kind of disappointed. Like, Zombicide White Death, is that supposed to be the best one? Because I'm like, why is it?
From Black. It's what happened was Zombicide Black Plague. It's the medieval one.
Yeah.
There's been two expansions for it. Two standalone expansions. So it was almost like Black Plague, which is the best one, at least I think so. And then there was the Green Horde that came after that. Now this is the White Death one. So there's three.
Because I was like, why don't you just do Marvel Zombies? Marvel Zombicide. Then I'd be more excited than White Death. I would imagine more people have Marvel Zombies than Marvel.
The Black Plague one was a very popular. It was the first one that made that. It was the first type of sequel they made that was outside the original Zombicide.
Okay.
And that's the one where they got the rules right. They got the rules really good there. Well, and I think the medieval fantasy is really cool. The medieval fantasy with zombies, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. True. True.
And White Death has an Asian theme. It's more like an Asian background. So no, it's actually really good.
Okay, so then, because you mentioned already, let's go into the VIP pass and see what we get. So, crazy part is, like you said, we get a trolley.
To put our games in our box that we're going to get in our...
and then I guess we will then dump I guess we'll then just dump at the hotel. I guess
Because you can't put them in a suitcase.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact that they give it is already crazy. For the people watching, you can see a picture of the trolley. It's pretty nifty. I was super surprised. I was like immediately texted you like, "We're gonna get a trolley." So what? It's kind of like mind blowing. And yeah, because the trolley and then the draw plus one with the blind boxes is also like what?
Expo dice. We get expo dice.
Yeah, but we already got that one as well. Last time it was a red one, now it's a green one. So that's kind of the same. Of course, we could get in earlier, half hour earlier. You get the blind box. You can park. Uh, but it says also priority lane and for the Tower Tactic Games Expo shop. We know that already, but also meet and greet events with designers. I didn't know. Selected meet and greet events with designers. If you have VIP, you're also in a priority lane. So that's nice, and they get a discount. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of it, right? But it's crazy already. And I wonder, like last time we got this little bag, right, when you come in with already promos in it. I wonder if they're still gonna do that alongside the promos that you have to buy. I think so.
Yeah, it'll be like extra stuff. Yeah, the small stuff. Yeah.
Because last time it was what's it called again? The
Assassin's Creed's miniature promoting that RPG. It was an RPG, right? Promoting the RPG, and there was some small promos they had, like Stranger Things promo, things like that.
Yeah.
The Marvel United promo decks.
Yeah. Are there any competitions you want to join?
I'm still thinking about it. I've still got time to. There's the. I'm thinking about the Unmatched.
Yeah. No. Well, do you have Unmatched?
I saw that. I have the. I just got the Shakespeare one because
Because you need to have 5 decks to be able to join.
You had to bring your own decks.
Yeah, you need to bring your own characters, 5 of them. I think that's why it's still in stock. Because I was like, you know what, I might try this. And then I read the rules and they said you need to have 5 because when you arrive, you need to register the heroes or whatever they call it that you brought.
There's too much effort. Then.
Yeah,
because I only got 4 heroes then.
Because the rewards are pretty nice, but then it's where is it here? Because you're gonna play 7 matches. Where did I read this? Some following maps are banned as well, so it's pretty official. Yeah. Okay. It says here the organizers will randomize a bracket. Okay. On arrival, players registered and have their roster recorded. Players must bring 5 different official playable fighters.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna buy I don't know how many boxes just to have 5 fighters.
Well, you need to buy 2 because they're usually 4 per pack.
Yeah. But yeah,
like the slings. I got the slings and arrows, and there's 4 characters in there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if you buy another box quickly, you can join.
That's worth it then.
I wanted to join Cascadia, but that's out of stock, and I think I know why. Because last year it's the same price as this year, $100 of AEG games, and I think people were like, "Huh," and I think that's why it got instantly sold out. The junior division is open, but the expert division is completely sold out.
Okay, I see that. Okay, yeah. Then there's the Marvel United.
Yes, that's a team, right? So we can do that together if you want to.
That might be cool.
Yeah, because you already get stuff for joining, I think. Because if you, I don't know, it doesn't say about the price what you win. Just amazing prices in store. The top 2 teams win. The
witching hour,
but they don't say anything about entering or whatever, which is weird because the other competitions they give a lot more details. Like
there's also the King of Tokyo. There's a King of Tokyo tournament.
Yeah, I entered that already, and there has like a nice graphic of everything that you get. Even just joining, you get a poster, 1 of 3 promo cards, and a button. That's cool.
That's pretty cool just to join.
Yeah.
And the top 12 get one of the monsters. That's cool.
Yeah. And then the top 3 is like a bunch of stuff, right? So like a playmat and King of Tokyo Duel and stuff like that. And
top 3, you get your jewel, right? You get King of Tokyo Duel.
If you're third, yeah, because it's cumulative. So if you're first, you get all that stuff. So it's pretty
Oh wow,
nice. Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Okay,
Yeah.
and you're two of the promos. So yeah, that might be a good one too, because that's all luck anyway. If you win or not, it's mainly
Yeah,
luck.
of course. Last time I really wanted that monster, then I couldn't get it, and I couldn't buy it either. I was annoyed.
Yeah, that was a really
But
cool monster too. There was like a Thai monster, right?
yes, stop rubbing it in. Um,
You
yeah,
probably get it on
yeah.
eBay for like $1,000
No,
now.
they told me you can if you buy the full game here. Like I'm not gonna buy the game again just to get one monster. Come on now.
Yeah.
Then there's the Crystal Brush miniature painting contest. I know I'm not good enough, so I'm not entering that.
Yeah. None of us are.
But what do you get something for just for joining? No, you do not.
With your sad little with our sad little paintings. Okay.
No. Wow, you're even supposed to download the handbook and everything to join the competition for the painting.
That's for a different class of people.
I think that's for competitions.
So yeah, I think the competition will probably join the King of Tokyo one because it's okay. There's no stress, and maybe it'd be cool to do the Marvel United one.
And they might have some local competitions that they do on the fly as well. Like if you play this game, you might win this, stuff like that.
Yeah,
whatever. I do that sometimes. All right, we're almost nearing the end. I also have the map layouts, so people watching this can see the layouts, and you can see there's like now a play area outside of the con, like the con.
I saw that,
yeah. So, but even then, it's like I don't know if the tables they put are probably not the correct amount of tables, but just it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 tables. I think there'll be more. I think it's just a graphic. Yeah. But I mean, we'll see it quickly. There's also something called Board Game Carnival. I have no idea what that is. It's like bottom left.
Yes, I saw that. I see that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll be juggling board games. So the mass market shop. I also don't know what that is. And
I think that's the mass market shop will be like last year. There will be local board game shops that come in and sell their like random games.
Oh my god!
Do you remember from last year?
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat what you said?
I think that'll be the general shop will be like local board game shops coming to sell their games,
could
like
be.
random games.
The reason why I exclaimed, "Oh my god," was because next to the mass market shop it says courier. So maybe we can just have our games sent to the hotel.
That's it. Or no, back home. Back
home even. I think okay. I'm gonna expect to the hotel. If it's back home, even better. But I don't want to get my hopes up. Hotel is already awesome.
Well, we got the trolley. We don't need them to send to the hotel. We've got the trolley.
But even with a trolley, I don't want to drag the trolley around all day either. Oh, let's go for lunch. Oh, with the trolleys. So, I mean, you know what I mean. You also got a TTG area. So staff and volunteers, whatever. So and a lot of companies that are there, right? So AEG, All Play, Board and Dice, Bitewing, Crystal Brush, Yellow, Oink is always there. Portal is always there as well.
Is Oink releasing a new game? Do they have any new games?
Not that I know. Okay. What I think is funny though is like you've got the Asia Pavilion, which is the blue area, and then just has like Flamecraft Deluxe. So just like one thing that only has Flamecraft.
Yes, but it's going to be like a Thailand exclusive. They're going to have something different to the Kickstarter version.
Maybe, yeah.
It's going to be exclusive version.
I'm curious about the Vietnam Pavilion as well because it has like a lot of the stuff there has big area like Rolling Wizard, Brainy Hearty. So it's like there's like only a couple, but they take up a lot of space. So I don't know.
And I see there's a CMON demo area, so let's hope there are good games.
Yeah.
Other games now.
And the CMON shop pre-order. They have a pre-order place now.
Yeah, I saw that. But
I'm curious to see what you can pre-order. But I'm curious to see what will be.
It was the retail pledges. All that. They're all sold out now. So obviously they had big boxes there for the pre-orders.
Yeah, so I think my video of walking around will be a lot longer this time than it was before.
Yeah, looks much bigger this year.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. One
Should we
thing
look at?
also that I thought was annoying last time, that the video, not the video, the microphone was way too loud. Remember the
Yes,
second day we wanted
yes,
to play test a game and they had to really shout us the rules because it was so
yeah.
loud.
It
Yeah.
was really annoying. Yeah. Should
Yeah.
we look
So
at
I
the
hope.
itinerary? Did you pull up the itinerary?
Yes. Let's pull it up.
Let's look at the 3rd of November. The date. Let's look at day one for day second November, right?
Yeah.
So,
Day
what looks
one.
interesting to you there?
Ticket booth open.
Yeah,
8:30.
we got to decide what time we're going to be there. Are we going to go 8
What
or
is?
earlier than 8?
Do you know what Realms of Battle is? It's a
I think it's
tournament
going to be
from.
this. I think it's going to be like last year. It's going to be the Songs of Ice and Fire
But yeah,
battle
because it
game.
says, but there's no competition mentioned anywhere, and it's this tournament from 10 to 5:30.
I think
It's like
it's
a
going to be
whole
the songs.
day tournament.
For me, it's the Songs of Ice and Fire. Maybe that's what
Okay.
they call the tournament. I think it's definitely Songs of Ice and Fire.
But then I
won't bet
wonder
it's that.
how people have signed up for that at all, because there's no
No, because
obvious.
last year last year it was all people invited. It's like very much like a tournament scene.
Oh, okay.
Don't remember some of the competitors were actually flown in for it.
Yeah. But some things are weird. Like, for example, then you've got Eureka design events. It's like, 10 to 6. Oh, what? 8
Oh no,
hours?
okay. No. What happens is that's going to be for you to come pitch your own games, and it's
Yeah.
open the entire day. There's no booking. You just stand in line and you get 30 minutes to present your
okay.
game.
See, it's
That's what
always
it is.
nice when someone does research.
The King of Dough, Jill Learn to Play. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
to learn to play
that
King
one
of
I want to
Tokyo.
do for sure.
Yeah.
And then it says
2 hours.
Spotlight Learn to Play. I don't know what Spotlight is, but
No.
might be cool. And then, of course, opening ceremonies.
So
That should be
unveiling
nice.
the CMON surprise, the surprise title.
Yeah.
So that's when we get the three titles.
So we might not do King of Tokyo learn how to play, because that
Oh, it's the
unless
same
it's
time,
like
eh?
super fast. Yeah. Oh, there's a challengers tournament. I like that. Like how?
Challengers?
There's once again, challengers is a game. Of course, it's a deck builder.
Really?
It's a very
Okay.
simple deck builder. I can teach you very quickly, and you should join. Basically, you draft cards, and then it might be like 8 people playing, but then you
Yes.
play against one person. So everybody very quickly finishes their game, and then you face somebody else, and then you face somebody else, and it's like a Swedish bracket thing. So at the end, if you win X amount of times, you go to the next round. Then you get new cards, and then there's maybe only 4 of you left. You do it again, and so on until someone wins. And then it's very fast. Like I have a copy here, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, it's I liked it. You can play it on BGA as well. It has an expansion as well with beach and a lot of different themes. It's fairly simple, but I just like the fact that you can play with so many people. It's fast, and it's just like bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, bang, bang. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize. I might want to do
Okay.
that. And then of course unmatched. Tom Vassell, 10:30 to 11:30. Greet and signing.
Okay.
But I don't know what he would sign though. Like what would he sign?
I don't
He
know,
didn't-
Find
I mean,
something.
I
You
think
find
he
something
d-
from the sign.
Sure, yeah. Can you sign my trolley?
Yeah.
The tournament from Marvel United. Yeah, I don't know. Modern Art. Do you know how to play?
I played a long time ago. It's also another Kanitsu game. So there's
Okay.
1,000 versions of that game.
This time we need to be there from 1 o'clock to 1:30 because it's a lucky draw raffle. And last time they drew my name and we were not there. we were
Oh, yeah, I
out
remember that.
eating. We were out having lunch.
Well,
And they were like-
lunchtime's a bad time to have it. Bad time to have it though.
Yeah, I know, but it was like I first won the golden ticket, and then they drew my name as well. Like, what's going on? But yeah, and then the challengers finals. So if you win, you play again at 3. So and then
Okay.
Josh Wood as well. So basically, when you're in the challengers finals, you can forget about meeting Josh Wood.
Yeah.
It overlaps. Same with Anthony Perron.
Go on. Okay, then you can play with Tom Vassell, Nova Era with Tom Vassell.
Yeah, another raffle at
And
5:30.
that's for 2 hours. That's for 2 hours. What's
Yeah.
Tower Tactic Games previews? Who are they?
No idea what Tower Tactic Games is. Maybe it's also a
Okay.
company that shows games that are coming out. Because it's
Maybe.
part 1 and part 2. It's twice a half an hour. I don't know.
Okay.
And so the Challengers tournament ends that day. Oh, and the next day, November 3rd, the Sunday, you have
Yes.
a scout tournament too. Have you played
Scout,
Scout? Is it the
Yes,
Oink game?
it's Oink game. And what?
Yeah.
And then what's Realms of Battle?
That's what I told you about. You said the same thing as the previous day, also Realms of Battle. You said it's probably Song of Ice and Fire. That's what you just said.
Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
checking it out now. Realms
Yeah.
Battle is definitely Songs of Ice and Fire. Yeah.
So I want to join that
That's what I'm
Scout
checking.
tournament too.
Okay.
The only problem is if by chance I win, I'm not going to be able to do the final because I need
Yeah,
to.
you
Get
know
my,
that's not gonna.
catch
You know
my
that's not
thing.
gonna. You know that's not gonna happen.
Well, I did just win today at school when we played for half an hour. But okay.
CMON preview for an hour. That'd be cool.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Marvel
Which
United
once
tournament.
again, forget about Scout tournament because it overlaps again. Like I don't know
Yes.
why would you do a tournament when you do a preview? You want
Doesn't make
people
sense.
to watch your preview, right?
You think the
But
preview
anyway.
would be like the front and center?
Yeah, exactly. Like stop everything, drop your pens, pay attention. But apparently not. Yeah, I think that's kind of like it's honestly the Eureka design finals might be cool to see because then you see which
See the
prototypes
problem,
have won.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see what's something interesting there.
Yeah.
More King of Tokyo. It looks like the rest of the stuff is like repeats of the previous day.
But I think the second day I have to leave around 4-ish because
Okay.
I fly back Sunday evening. I think at 9
Yes.
or something. So 4 or 5 probably should go. But yeah. So
I think I think the rest of the day will just be like repeats anyway. Nothing special.
Yeah, I think so.
Except for
Everybody,
lucky draw.
yeah, and it tends to be. I think last time on Sunday we saw a lot more families, like actual kids
Yes.
there. Saturday
Yes.
not as much, but Sunday was more like yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that is the last point. Oh yeah, and also they changed location, which is annoying because it's much farther now from hotels.
Further out now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's way out there. I guess it's cheaper for them and it's probably bigger. So,
Bigger venue, yeah.
yeah.
How far out? Have you worked out how far you're away by train?
I think like well, I'm gonna take a taxi most likely. It's gonna be like half an hour, I
Okay.
guess, unless the train is easier. But I haven't checked that far yet, to be honest. But funny thing
Okay.
is, I didn't realize we land in one airport, and when we go back, we take the other airport because Bangkok has 2 airports, right? One on the top, one on the
Yes.
right. So yeah,
Yes.
I don't know why exactly. I guess I must have missed it, but at least I'm not on the other side of Thailand. That would have been annoying. But yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay.
definitely looking forward
Cool.
to it. We just had
It's gonna be fun. What
An
time we flying
hour?
out?
Friday around 8 o'clock.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm flying out earlier than that. I managed to get up earlier from work.
Funny thing, I've been selling some board games, and someone who I'm selling a board game to, I'm gonna meet him there and give it there because it's
In
too
Bangkok.
difficult to meet up in Hong Kong. So let's meet up in Thailand. It's really silly, but okay.
What game is that?
Thunderbirds.
Oh wow, that game might be worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah, but not anymore because they reprinted it. I saw
That's
it on
okay.
Amazon. Yeah, so I think that value has gone down now again. Used to be a lot, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I
Okay.
think we can end it here.
End there.
So for the people listening, we are gonna make podcasts of day 1 and day 2 and so on. But I think I'm still thinking either to upload it raw without any editing, but we'll see. Definitely check the reels and the shorts and everything because that's definitely
Yeah.
something I'll be doing. Yeah. You wanted to say something else?
No, that's it. I think it's excited to go, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. May we have a great time and not win too many blind boxes. All right. Bye bye, everyone.
Okay,
See you
cheers,
next
yeah.
time. Bye bye.
Bye.